Hey guys, welcome back to the video. In today's video, I want to share a little bit about building business ideas on WhatsApp. Now, I know this sounds like a very stupid or very simple idea because you're like, hey, WhatsApp is a chat messaging app. How can you actually build businesses out of WhatsApp? But here's the thing, you'll be surprised by the number of large companies which were built using WhatsApp. Like the initial product was maybe just a WhatsApp group, and then eventually they grew on and became into an app or a product or whatever you might want to call them. Now, let me tell you the reason why I'm saying WhatsApp is a very good way of testing out your ideas. Whenever we say startups, all of us imagine a fancy office with like tons of people working on MacBooks. We know that people are coding something. We see that there are hundreds of people working in a company. We imagine fundraising announcements. We imagine people doing something on the whiteboard. That's the general perception that we have about startups, right? But that's completely wrong. I mean, all of that does happen in a startup, but if you break it down, it's all about solving a problem. Someone's having a problem and your startup is providing a solution, and that's how startups are built, right? In order to test if your solution works, you don't really need to build an app. You don't really need to build a website. A lot of ideas can be just tested by talking to your customers, right? I'll give you an example. Have you guys heard of this company called Dunzo? Now, Dunzo is a $300 million company right now, and it's a delivery company. So if I want to send a parcel from point A to point B, I can use Dunzo and they'll do it for me. So the founder, Kabir Biswa, in the initial days of Dunzo, made a WhatsApp group and asked its customers to post their requirements. So if I have to send something from Donapal to Panaji, I will just say, hey, I'm Harish, I live in Goa. I want to send a packet of chips from Donapal to Panaji. And once I put that requirement, Dunzo takes it and it helps me deliver it. No fancy app, no tracking system, no website, no backend databases, no front-end React, nothing. They were solving a problem. And they did this until they reached 500 orders per day. Now, 500 orders per day is insane, right? That's like, 15,000 orders a month. And once they hit that scale, they thought that launching an app makes sense because now they've solved the problem and all they have to do is scale it up and bring it to a larger amount of users. Another example, ShareChat, which is valued at over $2 billion, right? Even companies like Twitter have invested in ShareChat. And it'll be funny, the founder Ankush, he started it when he found out that there were a lot of WhatsApp and Facebook groups meant for regional content. So a lot of people were sharing content about Salman Khan or content about, different love stories or poetries. A lot of this Indic content, Hindi, Bengali, Marathi, and Tamil, a lot of this Indian language content was being shared on a lot of WhatsApp groups and Facebook groups. And even he tried making a bunch of these Facebook groups, right? And he noticed that a lot of these Facebook and WhatsApp groups had people coming in. So even that in a way started off as a WhatsApp group, and then eventually they realized that we can't keep making a lot of WhatsApp groups. We'll have to move to an app, and that's when they moved, and now it became a large social media company. So to test out their idea, they still resorted to WhatsApp and Facebook. And this is true for a lot of e-commerce stores as well, right? There's a company called Bikai, there's a company called Dukan, which essentially help you sell stuff using WhatsApp. So if I'm, say, a seller selling water bottles, I can list it down on their website and I can share it with my friends on WhatsApp, and my friends can, take a look at it and buy it. There's another company called Meesho, which does social selling. So what that means is I can just make my own store and I can sell my products by sending that product link to my friends on WhatsApp. So point being, WhatsApp is massive. It has billions of users. So if you want to leverage these platforms, then it's a very good time to be in. A lot of your ideas, a lot of your startup ideas do not require developers, do not require technical bandwidth. All you have to do is maybe make a WhatsApp group or contact your friends on WhatsApp and see if it works. Not applicable for all ideas for sure, but for most ideas, you can finish it off by just asking your customers directly. Here's a fun fact. BlueLearn was started as a WhatsApp group. A year back, I started a WhatsApp group where I wanted to see if ambitious people who want to learn new skills, people who want to meet new people who are interested in networking, if I can bring all of them together. And so I started a WhatsApp group, and that WhatsApp group grew to, some 3,000, 4,000 people. And then eventually I had to move all of them into a Telegram group. And then after the Telegram group, we formed a Discord server. And today on the Discord server, we have around 46,000 people, right? So that's how companies scale. You can test out a bunch of cool, interesting ideas in WhatsApp. One thing that I would like to try out is creating WhatsApp groups for different interest groups. like coding, finance, technology. Like I would create a lot of these WhatsApp groups, see how they perform, and then eventually transfer these communities onto an app. That could be an interesting idea, just leaving it out there. Maybe even we could give it a shot. I really want to experiment with such things. And that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you like this video. I hope you guys make a bunch of WhatsApp groups, try out a bunch of WhatsApp business ideas, and let me know if any of them works. That's it. Take care. Bye. And I'll see you in the next one. Also, if you guys want to join India's smartest student community, then do click the link down below. We have an amazing Discord server where we host a bunch of great Discord events. So it could be gaming tournaments, music concerts, webinars where people are teaching you how to code, how to design. You can get access to the top 1% of the people in India. That's the community we're building. Do join in and I'll see you there. Take care, bye, and do let me know if I can improve these videos in any way or stuff like that. Happy to take constructive criticism. Bye.